Okay, YouTube. This is my Singer 111W153 industrial machine. If you watched my prior videos, you may already know this, but this is pretty new to me. This sewing machine type setup. You know, I'm pretty familiar with the home machines, but this old style industrial type is new for me. So I was having some threading issues. I wasn't quite sure how to thread the machine. I was having all kinds of bird's nest underneath the machine, stuff like that. I don't know if you can see that. I was having all kinds of just junk underneath, which could be a couple of reasons. This I was playing with is basically t-shirt material, so this is probably pretty soft for this type of machine. So that could be one issue. The other issue was I was playing around with some random thread, so the thread could have been thin. So anyway, now I got I'm using the V92 thread with a 20 needle. I was previously threading the machine wrong. I don't know if you could see this, but I was going through here around the top, and I was going back up over this little pin and back down through here and up through there. So that is incorrect. Basically, you just want a nice comfortable S shape. It does not have to go back up and over here. It comes down through here and then straight through here, up over this little nub here so that it sits over in this direction, so that the spring can keep it taut. And the other thing I was doing apparently wrong was I had virtually no spring tension on this, because when I was pulling it down here, to me it felt actually very tight, but again, I don't really know these machines, so that apparently was quite wrong. I needed to put some tension on this upper thread. So anyway, I did all that. This is kind of my first test run with all that changed, and this is basically a bicycle inner tube just flattened, and I was playing around with sewing this, and the red thread is actually I was playing around with my home machine, which gave me some trouble. The black is the is this machine, and it is actually, I gotta say, it is actually working. However, I'm getting some, I don't know if you could see this, but some loops on the bottom, like some random kind of loops, and I don't know if that's actually tension on the bobbin or tension on the upper. So maybe somebody out there could maybe lend me a hand with that. I'm playing around with this tension, and I'm just kind of seeing how it goes, but I'm wondering if this has to do with the bottom tension. I did take the bobbin out previously to check the tension, and there was actually no tension on that bobbin at all. It was just freely pulling out. So I took the mechanism out and I turned the little tiny screw on the bobbin case to create some some pull, some tension on that bobbin. So now there's at least tension on there. Maybe there needs to be more tension, I'm not really sure. But anyway, let me see if I could sew a little and hold the camera also, and you could see kind of what I'm talking about. Oops. It's very touchy, as you can see. So I don't know if you could see it or not. The top seems fairly good, although even on the top you're getting a little bit of a little bit of a loose, see that right there? Couple of loose stitches, and then on the bottom, let's see what it looks like here. So this is the new stitch. See that? See that? One there. What the heck? I feel like if I tighten that anymore, it's going to really not be correct. Obviously, I could try it and see what happens. Let's try that. That actually looks worse. So let's go. So I just increased the tension a little bit more, just a hair. Yeah, it's actually worse. So you see all these little bubbles underneath. So I'm going to actually decrease the tension a hair on the upper. Yeah, see, it's still doing these loops on the bottom. What the hell? What the heck is that? So that's obviously not good. Alright, so anyway, maybe you guys can shed some light on that, why the bottom stitches seems to be very loose. I don't know if that's the upper tension or the lower tension. Okay, thanks guys.